before I invite our children down, we're going to collect that week of compassion change for one more week. So you can bring it on Logos on Wednesday, and I will be able to put it somewhere with all the other groups, or you can turn it in next Sunday, and then we will send it off the week after. So remember to get those in. The winning grade group has kind of a extra fun party in their classroom sometime in March. So be on the lookout for that, parents and grandparents. And just remember to get that change in. Everything goes to Week of Compassion. So it's a ministry you heard about a few weeks ago that has done wonderful things here in our own community. So let's show our kids how we give back to such a wonderful ministry. So now I'd like to invite all of our children forward for our children's sermon. What's up, everybody? How are we this morning? Are we good? Sloan, you look up for it. You good? So, the story that Pastor Kara is going to tell today is a story that is just Jesus and this woman. And this woman was all by herself collecting water. Jesus starts having a conversation with her. And it's weird, because water's real heavy. Have you ever picked up like a huge bucket of water before when you were outside cleaning or something? Water can be really heavy. And a lot of times people went in groups. But this person was going all by herself. And it was really hot in the middle of the day. And so she goes down to get water, and Jesus asks for a drink, which is unusual. The rules were different back then. Men and women, especially men and women that didn't know each other, weren't really supposed to talk. These people also were different religions. So Jesus and this Samaritan woman were having a conversation, and she was shocked. Why would this really upstanding person want to talk to me, who has to get water by myself, who's made a lot of mistakes in life? And Jesus just tells her that it doesn't matter that the people around her haven't treated her well or that she has made mistakes, that he could offer her living water. So not like water that comes from the ground, and not water that makes us physically less thirsty, but all that bad stuff, Jesus came to her as a friend. He told her about God, told her about his work in the world. And then you know what she did? She went back to all those people who weren't very nice to her. She told them all about Jesus. And they all came out and they wanted to meet this person. Jesus stayed in their city for a few days, telling them about all the wonderful things God was doing, how much God loved them, how much God cared for them. See, Jesus found this person who was alone and became her friend. And because they were friends, he offered to tell her all the wonderful, good things about God, which shows us two things, right? One, even when we're alone, Jesus is there for us. Jesus is with us. And two, because we know God, because we have what we call the good news, that Jesus Christ is the Son of God who came to show us how to live, because we have that good news, we can share it, even with those people who may haven't always been the nicest to us. Can you guys pray with me before we go to Worship and Wonder? Yeah. Repeat after me. Say, Dear God, thank you for being my friend. Amen. Let's go to Worship and Wonder.